Coprophagia. Way different from us humans. We see poop and run a mile. But for a lot of animals, their eyes light up like, back off, this pile's mine. Do you see your name on it? Drool dripping, guarding it like treasure. It sounds weird, but for them, it's a freshly baked feast. Soft, moist, full of waste, and with undigested food residue. If they want protein, they get protein. If they want starch, they get starch. Vitamins and fats are all there. In short, nutritious, convenient, easy to digest, and they don't even need to spend energy hunting or foraging. If a rabbit doesn't eat its own droppings, it will starve in the lush green meadow. Guinea pigs and baby elephants are no exception. In fact, pigs are the real die-hard fans. In ancient times, some places even built toilets right above pigsties for convenience, during meals. And more importantly, feces are also a source of beneficial bacteria for the digestive system. Tell me, is it both safe and good? Oh, and anyone eating right now? Oops, too late. Geophagy. Geophagy means eating dirt. Usually it's humans fighting over every inch of land. But surprise, Amazon parrots and monkeys are out there squabbling too. Sounds dumb, right? But for them, clay is basically a 5-star buffet. In the jungle, they often munch on leaves and seeds loaded with toxins. Normally that would mean game over, but nope. They've figured out that clay works as an antidote. Inside clay are minerals, kaolinite and smectite. These guys work like a Dyson vacuum, sucking up toxins and locking them away before they can hit the bloodstream. And that's not all. Clay also throws in a vitamin bonus pack: sodium, iron, zinc. Finding that combo in the middle of the jungle? It's like stumbling on a free trial for nature's convenience store. For animals, eating dirt isn't weird. It's an evolutionary life hack. Detox, mineral boost, and survival through the toughest seasons. So next time you spot a parrot going to town on a dirt wall, don't laugh and call it crazy. It's just activating its survival cheat code, level max. The kind that even humans have to admit. Eating dirt actually makes sense. Bone eating. Humans eat the meat and leave the bones, while hyenas and vultures pounce on bones and gnaw on them as if they were crunchy snacks. It sounds useless. The bones are stiff and easy to break teeth, but for them, this is the most delicious part. Inside, it's packed with calcium, minerals, and energy, and it doesn't mold or spoil even if left for a long time. Meat spoils quickly, while bones can be gnawed on slowly, savored all day long. In particular, bone vultures can even turn 70% of their diet into bone, thanks to a super acidic stomach strong enough to dissolve everything. Therefore, for them, chewing bones isn't a strange act, but the art of fully utilizing their prey. It's both good for your teeth and filling, and nothing goes to waste. Fur eating. Hair falls out, feathers fly, feathers drop. People see it and sweep it up, throwing it in the trash. But for cows, goats, or birds, it's a free meal. It sounds even more ridiculous when hair and fur have almost no nutritional value. But they don't eat for nutrition, they eat for the side effects. These smooth keratin fibers, when ingested, act like an intestinal broom, gathering all the stuck food in the stomach and helping everything pass out smoothly. And here's a fun fact that might make you shiver a little. There was a cow that swallowed too much, and a giant hairball formed in its stomach. It sounds terrifying, but for her, it was living proof of the eat hair to clean your intestines trick. Rock licking. The herds of goats climbed up steep cliffs, clinging to precarious crevices just to lick a few thin patches of salt. It sounds crazy, but for them, it's a matter of life and death. In nature, sodium and rare minerals are like Wi-Fi in the mountains, never available when you need them. Deers, mountain goats, or yaks lick rocks to get enough salt. Without salt, the nerves short circuit, muscles atrophy, and they can't even stand steadily, let alone climb a mountain. So the scene you see isn't weird licking rocks, but rather a survival technique, turning the entire cliff face into nature's free spice rack.
Mud eating. You see mud, so you stay away to avoid getting dirty, while the African elephant rushes in to drink it with gusto, as if it were a smoothie. Hey, this glass of earth milk is mine, don't you take a sip. It sounds funny, but this is their secret to survival. Mud not only replenishes minerals, but also acts as a shield for the stomach, coating the lining and preventing parasites from attaching. In short, elephants eating mud is like making themselves a nutritious glass of earth milk. It replenishes minerals, protects their stomachs, a 2-in-1 combo that doesn't require a pharmacy. Lithophagy. Don't be surprised to know that crocodiles or turkeys consider pebbles to be household items. They swallow them whole, turning the pebbles into a mini grinder that crushes hard food, from grains to crab shells. It sounds like self-torture, but for them, this is a survival tactic. If you don't have real teeth, use stones as teeth. In particular, swallows also swallow pebbles to replace false teeth, turning their stomachs into a complete mobile mill. So the sight of owls bowing down to swallow stones isn't silly. It's just turning on the natural blender that evolution provided from the beginning.
Urophagy. It sounds unsanitary, but for many rodents or desert lizards, drinking urine is a survival secret. In arid places, water is even scarcer than gold, so they recycle their waste immediately to recover water and mineral salts. In other words, they equip themselves with a free, portable water bottle. It sounds weirding, but thanks to that, they didn't die in the scorching desert. Wait a minute, this isn't just happening with animals. Historically, humans have also considered urine a panacea. From traditional medicine to some of today's folk remedies, there are still people who believe in drinking it to cure illnesses. So, next time you hear someone talking about urine therapy, don't be shocked. Turns out, nature revealed this secret a long time ago. It's just a bit hard to swallow.